guys, today our insect of the day is a praying mantis. So for math today, we are going to make the face of a praying mantis using different shapes. If we look at this picture that I have of a praying mantis, we're going to start with his head. So in general, what shape do you think his head looks like? I think it looks like a triangle, so that's what I'm going to start with. So I have my green piece of paper, and I'm going to draw my triangle on there. There we go. And now we'll cut that out. Remember, when you put your fingers in the scissor, thumb to the sky. There we go. What shape do we have? A triangle. Next thing that our praying mantis needs, what are these? Those are his eyes. He has two eyes. Now, if I look at his eyes, what shape do you think that is? To me, they look like ovals. So I'm going to draw two ovals and cut them out. Now in this picture, his eyes are green just like his body. But for my craft, I'm going to make his eyes yellow just so that I can see them so they stand out a little bit more. So two ovals. Once again, while we're cutting, thumb to the sky. Our ovals are going to be a little more tricky to cut because you have to turn the paper as you cut. There we go. Two ovals for his eyes. The last thing that I need for his face are these two things that come off of his head. Do you remember what those are called? They're called antennas. So for the antennas, we're going to use rectangles. So they're going to be long and skinny rectangles. I'm going to use a scrap of my green paper to make those. There we go, my two rectangles. And then we cut those out with thumb to the sky. Now we have the two rectangle antennas. So I can get rid of all my scrap paper now because that is all the pieces that I need. Now we have to figure out where to put each shape. So as we know, the triangle is the big part of his head. So let's start with his eyes and figure out where those go. Oops, I forgot to grab glue. 1 second. Got it. All right, so looking at his face, here's one eye and here's the other eye. So it looks like those have to go at the corners of his head. A praying mantis has very good vision and can see all around him. So that's why his eyes are on the side like that. So we'll get our glue, put some on, and stick it right up in the corner. There we go. So far, our praying mantis has one big triangle and two small ovals. The other thing we cut out that he needs are his antennas. And remember, these are shaped like rectangles. These go on the top of his head. So let's glue those down next. And there we go. Now looking at the picture of the praying mantis, I can see that in his eyes, he has little circular black dots. So inside the two yellow ovals, I'm going to draw a small black circle and color it in. Same thing in this eye, a small black circle and color it in. Now, the only thing I think my praying mantis is missing is the part of his mouth that he uses to eat. So, what I'm going to do is take my scissors and cut out a diamond from the bottom. Let me show you what that looks like. Oops. So we have that side, and then we're going to come up and over. You see how now there is a diamond at the bottom of his mouth? Now you can either leave it like that, or you can cut it out. And there we go. Now he has his mouth to eat with. So that's it. You can make your praying mantis face big like this and then walk around pretending to be a praying mantis. Or I made this little one and tried to make a body out of pipe cleaners. It was kind of tricky, but fun to try to figure out. So maybe you want to give either one of these a go and make sure you're talking about your shapes along the way. Have fun making your praying mantis, guys.